the confidence that it gives me to be able to look in the mirror without feeling that sense of dread has been significant. So, hi, I'm Dan. I'm 42, which is always a bad thing to say for me. I was attracted to Perfect Skin Solutions because I, over a period of years, noticed changes in my face, as you naturally do. There's loss of volume, what once snapped back no longer snaps back in the same way that you'd expect. Certain things where you used to treat it topically, a cream here or a detox here, didn't have the same effect. So I started investigating, well, what's really going on with my look? I was looking at a variety of things like the plexer, which is high temperature plasma. And when I did this research into it, I noticed that Dr. Patel and Perfect Skin Solutions were written up as one of the best. So I organised a video call with them, which is good because I actually live quite far away. So it was incredibly convenient for me to have that time and get that initial input into what the root cause of my issue was. When you take a look in the mirror and you can see there's a noticeable change and you can't really explain why. When things aren't due to, say, weight gain or a night out or something like that, I would look in the mirror and think, this doesn't really look like me. I don't feel like this person. And that's not to say I feel inside like I'm a 6-foot stunner, but it's more a case of I know what I have historically looked like, and then what was looking back at me was not what I expected, how I feel, and didn't really seem to make sense given the fact that I hadn't had significant lifestyle changes. It's a gradual thing where you see your face changing. The first visit I physically came here, we addressed the eye bag solution, and part of the treatment there was a hyaluronic acid-based filler put in here to actually give support, and up here to add volume, which was actually the crux of where the problem came from. That was like night and day. Immediately after it, I walked out and I felt, I would almost say, a different person. It was one of these things that gets played on your mind, and I think that as men, you're not meant to maybe express your vanity. It's meant to be something you carry here. However, I felt I didn't look tired, and as a result, I didn't feel tired. I didn't look 10 years older, and as a result, I felt my age. It was quite transformative. The confidence that it gives me to be able to look in the mirror without feeling that sense of dread has been significant. So I live on the border of London and Essex. I come down to Perfect Skin Solutions because, as I said, having done the research, having worked with Dr. Patel on a plan, having gained the confidence in just his wealth of expertise and his approach, it is well worth it to me making this journey. It's a couple of hours on the train. I make a journey a couple of times a year. I feel better in what I'm doing because, for me, it's about coming to the right person. It's very easy to find someone who will treat you but not necessarily give you what you're looking for. Working with Dr. Patel on how I can improve myself has really changed the way that I go about life. People say put the best foot forward, you put your best face forward, and as a result it gives you the confidence to go on. But really, once you find a partnership like this where you're able to work together towards your goals, it's something that you really need to invest time and don't let go of.